Hello Darts Nutz, welcome to Darts Review channel. In this video I'm checking out the Target EXO 01 model. I bought these from Double Top Darts and quite a lot of people have been asking me to review these, so let's check them out. So as mentioned, this is the 01 model. I'm reviewing the 22 gram version, the 90% tungsten. They're also in 23 gram. I'm not sure if one of the soft tip models are the same as these. I think they're slightly different, but they are two versions. One I think is number 10 and the other one's number 11. And the retail for quite a reasonable £34.95. So the darts come in the usual Target packaging, and you've got a nice picture of some kind of beetle on there. If anyone knows what that is, let me know in the comments. But I guess the EXO is to do with the exoskeleton of the beetle. It's the only thing I can think of. Inside you got a dense foam inlay holding the darts, and also the Swiss point tool, and they come fitted with the Swiss silver 26mm points, and you've got the Pro Grip stems, look to be short size, and the Pro Ultra EXO flights. So as mentioned, they're fitted with the silver Swiss points. It's a classic straight barrel dart or variation of. Got a tapered nose with some thin ring and groove grip, and then a kind of like a beveled grip with grooves in between, which gets slightly wider as they go along. We'll probably see that better in the close-up just now. I think that's about midway, and then it looks as if it changes into a different kind of a grip. It's hard to tell looking through the camera. We'll see it better in the close-up, but it could be the same grip. It's just that they've kind of like widened out the grooves in between to make it look like a different grip. So kind of neat touch, but I would say maybe just slightly above medium, and as it's a straight barrel it'll probably work whether you're front, mid or rear gripper, but feels as if the rear is a little bit more grippy than the front half, so maybe rear grippers get the best of the grip. And fitted with the Pro Grip, I think they're the short size. It has a kind of like a mushroom colour, almost like a off-white, and these quite interesting EXO Pro Ultra flights, 100 micron. So you've got a tapered nose there with some fine ring and groove, and then I would say these are kind of like beveled rings with very thin grooves cut through the middle. But if you look at the grooves, the painted grooves, they're getting wider as you move along. And if you look at the bottom part there, where it's got that kind of zigzag pattern, that starts to get smaller as you move along. And I would say probably past the centre section, it's starting to look more like a double thin ring grip, and the grooves are getting wider. And then as you get almost at the end, the grooves on the silvery sections are quite narrow, and the black sections have got wider grooves, so quite an interesting way of doing it. And then a smooth taper on the end of the barrel. So that's the super close look at the EXO 01 darts. That's fit with the silver 26mm Swiss point. There's a smooth taper at the front, 3.5mm, then some fine ring and groove, 2mm, and then you've got this kind of transmorphin ring grip. Do you like that? I just thought of that. That's 39mm. It kind of starts like a beveled ring grip, and then it changes into like a double thin ring grip, and then a taper on the end of the barrel, 6mm. That's smooth. Length 50.5, width 6.5. $22.18 grams, 22.12 grams, and 22.12, so one spoiled it there. Full setup, 23.57 grams. Here's the balance with nothing attached, and with the supplied setup. And this is the balance with medium in between short nylon stems and standard flights. Mostly just above medium level, but somewhere around the mid towards the ray. It feels just a little bit grippier, so maybe 6 at most. I'll just have a few throws then. Miles away. Oh, that was okay. That one's almost bang in the middle. And that one's in the treble as well. What happened to the first one? Why didn't that go in? It just shows you. That's my first 3 throws as well. Like I say, I'm only throwing in the reviews. I'm trying to rest my arm as much as I can. So that's my first 3 of the day. And I would say the grip on the dart, it's probably maybe slightly above medium. I'm almost certainly, I don't know if it's exactly at the ray. I think it's just before you get to the ray. Just has a slightly grippier feel there. But releasing out the fingers nice and easy, but there's not a lot to distinguish these from so many straight barrel ring grip darts. It's hard to say whether there's anything particularly better or worse. I'm going to the treble. But like I say, when you've tried one, you've almost tried them all really. There's only like differences in maybe the grip level, the length and the thickness, so I guess it depends if it fits with what you like. Then might be worth a look. Just for the sake of trying it, then I'll try it towards the ray section, so just see whether that feels any different. I'm just trying to get my finger on where I think it's most grippy. It feels just about, not quite right at the end, but maybe between middle and the ray. Oh, I got a treble on the last one. So, there you go. I'll switch off that camera because I don't need that one now. So, like I said, a classic straight barrel variation of, so if the dimensions and that fit with what you like, and you like a kind of medium to slightly above medium grip, it's probably worth a look. Certainly for the price, £34.95. Definitely not bad at that price, and a lot of people like the Swiss point system as well, so again it's a straight barrel dart with that system, which some people will be happy with. Like I said, when the Swiss points first came out, I wasn't really too sure about the idea, but I've always been able to see the appeal of them, but I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I still just prefer a normal black coated fixed point really, so but that's just me. I definitely see the appeal of it being able to easily switch the points and that. And it's nice that they've brought out some darts that are cheaper with that system on, so I suppose that's a good thing as well. But like I said, not a lot to distinguish between normal straight barrel ring grips and these. It's just a slight variation of grip, but I think out of the range, this one's probably got more appeal simply because most of the barrel has some grip on it. So I'll leave you the gallery so you can have a better look at them, and I'll see you on the next one. Happy darting.